Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm going to be your social worker today.
I'm Caitlin.
So tell me, Caitlin, what brings you into my office today?
Well, I have been having a lot of stress in my life because of work and school, and my grades are slipping and they're not where they used to be and usually are, and so I was referred to come talk to you.
Okay, why do you think your grades have been slipping? What makes school so stressful?
Well, I definitely procrastinate. I always have. I think I work better that way, but it obviously isn't working out. I feel like a lot of my classes have like assignments and papers and quizzes and all that kind of stuff. Like it's all like due at one time. It's not like varied. They're not spread out spread out more, and so it's because I procrastinate, it's harder like at the end when everything's due and I'm procrastinating and holding everything until the end, so then I have like 5 or 6 things to do in one night and it just...
Okay, so you're saying that your procrastination makes you more stressed with school?
Yes.
Have you always procrastinated?
Yeah, my mom always jokes that it runs our family, so
Okay.
I definitely think as far as I can remember, I have.
Have you ever not on like one assignment or anything and see how that went?
Not in school too much, like not with assignments, but like sometimes I just have to get stuff done, like if it's in my mind because I don't want to forget about it, but schoolwork we're reminded so much that I just don't.
Okay, so can you tell me more about stress at work?
Well, I like my job, I like where I work. It can be stressful just because it's retail customer service. But I work every day, I'm not in school, so like I don't have, like when I work I'm obviously not able to be doing schoolwork or anything like that, so the only days I have to do my schoolwork and stuff ends up being like the night before, because I don't do it until the last minute. So I'm like at work all day and then I have to go and do my homework and usually end up not sleeping much, and so mostly work just because, you know, I have to work because I need the money for bills and stuff, but I can't not be working, so it's like conflicting, I guess.
Okay, so when you're not in school or doing schoolwork, you're basically at work, right?
For the most part, yeah.
How many hours a week do you work usually?
I'm usually scheduled about 25. I usually end up working between 30 and 35.
Okay. Have you ever taken time off work for homework or anything?
This quarter I haven't. Obviously I work every day that I'm not, which is like 5 days a week. Previous quarters I've worked, you know, if I had class 3 days a week or 4 days a week, I would work like 2 days a week or 3 days a week depending on my schedule. And I'd have one day or like only work till like the early afternoon, so I had like the whole day after that to do homework. But I don't know, I still have the same problems, I think.
Okay. Have you ever taken time off work to go on vacation
Yes.
or go home for a little bit or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I take time off in the summer and like over spring break and stuff like that. I usually do stuff, and I'll request off days here and there, but it's not for school, it's
It's always
like social.
for fun. Okay, so then you're less stressed when you take vacation, right? Okay. So basically you seem stressed out with school and work for the most part, is that correct? Anything else stressing you out in your life besides school and work?
I mean, like, I guess I would kind of go with work. It's just like the money thing, like, you know, I don't have like a ton of money coming in because it's just a part-time job. So I have to, you know, it just goes back to like me working all the time because I need the money to pay for bills, which helps me like stay where I'm living and all that kind of stuff.
What if anything happened with work? Like if you got laid off or anything like that, do you have any other source of income or anybody to help you out financially?
I mean, my parents help me out when they can, but they aren't, like, they don't have a ton of, like, extra money. So, like, if they can, they do, but I mostly, you know, work to get the income to pay for my own stuff.
So working is pretty important.
Mhm.
Okay. What else do you do in your free time besides work or school?
I hang out with, like, friends and family occasionally. Sometimes I'll just, you know, watch TV or sleep or just, I guess, regular, like, everyday stuff that isn't school or work.
Okay. Tell me about some of your hobbies that you do, or you have.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff I like to do. I like listening to music. I guess that's not really a hobby, but if I had to pick anything, I guess it'd be like either photography or doing like just something outside, like playing a sport or you know, just being outside and walking around or whatever.
When's the last time you did photography?
I mean, I took classes back in high school, but I do it for fun every now and then, but not really too much at all.
Do you think if you had more free time, you would set aside more time for your hobbies?
I probably would. It just, you know, I don't have time, so I don't really ever think about it because I'm not able to, I guess.
What do you think would be a way to have you be less stressed with school? Not work, just school.
I mean, like I said, you know, I procrastinate, I always have. It just, I just don't think it would be possible just because everything seems to be due on the same days, or like, they're due the same week, and so like I only have like 1 or 2 days before that I could do it. So, I mean, I don't know, there's not really much to do to change the syllabus or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
How would you be less stressed at work, seeing that taking time off is really not an option since you need the financial income?
I mean, being at work doesn't stress me out. Like, I like who I work with, I like where I work, but I guess, I don't know, it can be stressful sometimes if we get busy or if you have, like, an angry customer, but I don't, other than, like, having to work, I guess work doesn't stress me out as much.
So it's mainly school, is that what you're telling me?
It's just the, like, time conflict with work that I have.
Do you have friends or peers in your classes that you communicate with? Do they seem stressed at all, or is it?
Yeah, I mean, some do, some don't. I think the people I hang out with or like talk to that are in class are similar to me, so a lot of them procrastinate too.
Okay.
A lot of people seem to be stressed, but I don't know if it's necessarily for the same reasons or just because, you know, it's college and it's schoolwork and they like grades and stuff, so I'm not really sure. It stopped. You can just stop and say where we are. Is that part of that? How long was that?